Good evening, everyone. I hope you're staying warm. We're Gutsy Goblin. We're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons, have some fun, and hopefully entertain you in the process. Our art and layout were provided by Tiffany Tate, and music for the stream was provided by Sword Coast Soundscapes and used with permission. Check them out on YouTube and Bandcamp. Quick recap of the last episode. The group managed to finish up all the quests they had in town. And that was pretty much all that went on. You guys
we did it.
Went and cleaned up pretty much everything that was left and went to stay at the inn for the night before you make your way out onto the road. That was a quick recap. Well then, we start today's adventure with the group waking up nice and early and getting their stuff together to head out on the road and head to Harlheim to go. Drakus to go speak with Oleg Yarman about further slaver activity, and the rest of the group about they're going to parley on behalf of Eric Younger, who wants to make sure that Yarman is aware that the Blue Herons were unable to successfully complete the contract that they had given. So, you all wake up, and Lair saunters on up with a human and introduces this human. Guys, this is Norman. Apparently you said you would take him to Harlheim, as that is where he is from.
What's up, Norman?
Not much, actually. I'm just really excited to go home. So much has gone on. I finally had a good night's sleep. I got a full belly. Thank you again so much for saving me from that slaving situation.
Anytime.
I cannot wait to go home and just get back to life as usual.
Same for us.
Ilaria comes out of her room, rubs her eyes, and... Are we eating before we go?
I think that would be a good idea.
Of course we are. That goes without saying.
All right. They have the continental breakfast at this inn you guys have stayed at, and it was part of the included costs of the night. So this one is the higher paid one. So it's going to have some hot food, some fruits and veggies, as well as some meat.
I'll take that meat, thank you.
Hey, Lone, do you want to have an eating contest?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we should see if we can eat everything.
Define everything.
It's a buffet-style breakfast, right?
Oh, right.
Yes. So Henrik is gonna come out and he's gonna have like a tray of bacon, and then he's gonna pull out like a tray of pancakes, and then he's gonna like go grab some fresh fruit, put it all out. Have you guys ever had this stuff? He's gonna like bring you this like a flagon of ale, only it's like hot and just black.
What's it called?
We haven't come up with a name for it yet. It's bean juice.
Oh, I've had bean juice.
He's gonna put it on the table and, well, by all means, help yourselves. If you guys need anything else, just yell and I'll go make up some more food.
I'm fine as long as I have bean juice and meat.
I'm going to chug the hot coffee. I mean bean juice.
All right, you chug
no.
that hot coffee.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour myself a mug of this hot black bean juice and see how it tastes.
Okay.
It's really bitter. It reminds me of what my grandma used to make.
All right, so you guys are having an eating contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As you're doing this, there is a half-orc who's sitting over in the corner. And he's like, competition, hey? Do you mind if I join?
Yeah, sure. If you think you can keep up.
And so
This I gotta see.
so like this half orc, he gets up. He's like, my name is Dengen.
I'm Dracus.
Nice to meet you, Dracus.
This is Lone.
Awesome, cool. Nice to meet you, Lone, as well. Okay, what are the rules of engagement here?
I think are we matching plate for plate?
You guys never had an eating contest before?
Are we racing or is it a quantity thing?
Oh, quantity.
All right.
Okay.
In that case, I grab the whole tin of like eggs or something and I just put it on the table in front of me.
Whoa. And then he's going to like run over and grab the whole thing of bacon.
Hold on there, kiddo. And I take some bacon. I'm like, no, you don't.
Well, I guess I'm stuck with pancakes.
I feel like that's unfair. You're going to have to put some meat on those pancakes. Because that's all carbohydrate.
All right, let's...
Pour it all on the table and have a go.
Yeah, let's just put it all in the middle and see if we can finish it.
I'm just going to like be eating my one plate of breakfast and like sit down and be like, oh, no, this is going to be good.
Okay. Well then, let the games begin. First round of plates is dished out.
Eat.
Everybody roll percentile dice.
Not me though.
One dice or 2 dice?
Both of them.
83.
83.
21 fun. Just kidding.
55.
All right. Dengen's going to finish first, followed by Dracus, and then Lone pulls up the rear. Next plate comes out. He starts filling up his plate, fills up one for both of you, hands them out, and everybody go again.
Eat.
74.
74.
40.
40. Lone gets through the second plate real fast. Closely behind Dracus is like...
Anime style.
Like Goku.
Dracus is just like grabbing handfuls of bacon, shoving them in his mouth.
This is disgusting. It reminds me of home.
And then
Eat.
Dengen's got like pancakes. They're all rolled up together. And he's just kind of like shoving them in his mouth, burrito style. You guys can tap out whenever you want.
Never.
No.
I'm gonna have to roll alone down the street like a baseball.
32.
62.
Okay, Lone is completely taking over the lead here as she's like finishing her third plate before Dengen finishes his second. Dracus is coming up in second place, and Dengen looks like he's slowing down a little bit.
Go, kid, go. This is what we've trained for with all the rations.
80.
45.
Dengen manages to get up on the next plate and catches up to Lone here. Lone sees this and just kind of like, okay, and then she starts speeding up. And then Dracus is starting to feel it a little bit of meat sweats going on.
I think I'm getting the meat sweat. So, sweating through my scales. I didn't even know that was a thing.
All right. So that was 4 plates. Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Is Dracus gonna lose his acid attack?
16.
Lone's still doing good. Dengen,
Uh-oh.
he runs to the back, and you hear retching and vomiting. 10. 10? You're still good. Dengen's like leaning out the back door. He's got his arm on one of the posts, and he's just like vomiting. And he's just, you guys keep going?
Yeah, there's still food left.
Yeah, there's still food.
I'm gonna bring Samara over and be like, eat it!
23.
79.
Dracus is slow on the uptake here, and Lone seems to be taking a wide gain.
Where do you put it all?
In my belly.
All right. Another round comes out.
Yeah. 78.
57.
Lone is packing it away, and Dracus is starting to get a little uncomfortable here. I need both of you to make another Constitution saving throw.
16 again.
24.
Dracus is just like,
just needed to work its way down.
I'm like sitting and like finishing my plate, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to roll all these people to the way to Harlheim. Like,
Henrik's gonna come back and see you guys doing, and the food's pretty much gone. Oh my. I'll be right back with more. All right, keep going.
Yeah, I think I have a couple more plates left.
we go till Dracus pukes.
30.
14.
Having taken that few seconds there to like readjust in his stomach and make comments about how he needs to let it all settle, Dracus just devours the next plate with great ease.
See, what I did was I took like the eggs and the bacon and I wrapped it in like a pancake sandwich. And then I kind of like compressed it all into a ball that was like really small, and then I just like tossed it up in the air and swallowed it.
Like when Homer took all that spaghetti and made it into a mouth-sized bar, and then he had a heart attack.
Next round.
8.
34.
62.
Dracus is starting to slow down again as Lone is increasingly picking up her speed and managing to match him plate for plate.
It's like this kid's never eaten before.
Compressed ball of food I just swallowed just start to expand in my stomach.
Constitution saving throws from both of you.
Okay, is there still food left?
There's a little bit, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
13.
9.
12, sorry.
12? Well, you're still both up. You're starting to feel a little... large-ish in the midriff. Dracus is
flavor fatigue.
Yeah, Dracus is definitely slowing down as well. There's probably enough for another 2 rounds if you guys keep going.
8.
All right, let's finish it up.
I feel like I should mention that Ilaria is paying for this.
That's what I paid for.
65.
65 also.
They're just like glaring at each other.
You're both staring each other down over the table and just like shoveling food into your mouth with your hands, and just like you both kind of like grab the last piece of bacon from your plate at the same time, shove it in your mouth, and just not like you can see the electricity arcing between you two.
It's very animated.
Last one.
Last one.
Last one. 8. To the victor go the spoils.
79.
61.
Uvdu, what is Uvdu doing right now?
I'm just
taking bets.
Yeah, I was eating while they were eating, and I'm just kind of encouraging them to gorge themselves. Like, eat.
So, Lone finishes her plate first, Dracus second, and the two of you have eaten every bit of food that Henrik has put out. Lair is sitting there just kind of like, that was disgusting. And Ilaria is just kind of like so confused. She's like, I thought I was the only one who could eat that much.
I walk over to Lone and I like grab her hand and I'm like, the winner!
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, you guys are exceedingly full.
I feel bad for the horses now.
All right, so is there anything you guys want to do in town before you hop on the horses and head out?
Where's that nice orc that started puking?
he's still at like the back door, and he's just kind of like, oh, comes inside, and he's like puts his finger up, shakes his head, and runs back out the back door, and just keeps puking.
I win.
Well, Grimsh's blessings upon him. May Luthic look after him as his stomach explodes. I wish there was a spare the puking spell and not spare the dying, but what can you do?
Oh, that was a fun morning.
Good idea, Dracus.
Y'all have been awake for like 7 or 8 minutes.
Well, it's good to start a journey with a full belly. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
It's true.
Should win some kind of award for that. The photo of us goes up in the restaurant.
If it helps, you've won my respect. Dracus, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
So the human is just going to be sitting there with like a piece of bacon watching all this happen, and he's just going to be like,
Hope you brought rations, Norman. And lots of them.
yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Norman and pat him on the back and jokingly say, "Well, look, we have a snack for the ride over."
Oh! Norman will remember this.
He's just kind of like, if I didn't see the red wreath emblem you have on, I would be scared for my life.
But you should probably still be scared for your life.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Not from us. I don't eat humanoids.
Speak for yourself.
I'm gonna hang out with the Centaur coin. I got that right?
Ugu,
Yes.
you should talk about the gods with Norman on the
Oh, excellent! I can educate him while we're in the carriage. That's a great idea. Good one, Dracus. All right, Norman. Have you ever heard of our Lord and Savior, Rouge?
He's gonna like pull out a necklace and he's gonna say, "I'm actually a follower of Lathander."
Well, praise the dawn, son. We've got so much to talk about. Come along, my friend, to the horses!
So you guys head into the horses then?
Yes.
All right. So you head to the stable, and the young boy who works there sees you guys coming. I'll get your horse and cart ready for you guys. And so he's gonna take a minute or two, and very quickly the horses and the cart are brought up, and the horses have been groomed, and their manes have been braided, and the cart seems to be in really good working order. It's like they were taking care of it or something while you were away.
That's very nice.
I'm gonna throw the boy a gold piece
Wow.
and say, "Yeah, buy yourself a nice pair of boots."
He's like looking at this gold, and his eyes are just like wide. He's like pulls out the other one that Ilaria gave him. He's like, okay.
That's 1 gold per shoe. That's a great deal.
Those are some expensive boots. All right. Who's where on the cart?
I'm going to assume that Ilaria is on the top of the cart. I'm going to be inside the cart with my new friend Norman,
Okay.
so that we can have a religious debate.
I'm going to be inside the car taking a nap.
Lair is going to.
In a food coma, if you will.
Lair is going to stretch a little bit. She's going to say, if it's all the same to you guys, I'm going to run beside the cart. I have been cooped up a little too long, and I would really love to stretch my legs a little bit.
That's fair.
All right, princess, you do what pleases you.
And she just shoots you this dirty look.
She looks at his eyes, and she looks at his shoes, and she looks at his eyes.
I don't want to do the shoes thing. I want Fawn to do that when she gets here.
Okay.
Because I feel like they'd be taking away something that she's been working towards.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, she's pretty excited to the comments about the shoes.
All right. You guys quickly start traveling, and you guys are going to Harlheim, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. It is going to take you roughly about 3 to 4 days travel. Are you guys going at a quick pace, a normal pace?
I think we should go at a comfortable pace so that we can get to know each other better and also get into some antics on the road.
Yeah. Also, not too quickly, so we can keep watch better.
Okay. Okay. So you want to do like a slow pace, just kind of like trotting, not really like galloping.
Yeah.
From what I understand, we're not on a time limit to get to this, guys.
Okay. So if you go at a fast pace, it'll be 3 days. If you go like a normal pace, it'll be 4. And if you like take your time, it's gonna be 5, 6 days, depending on how fast you guys want to go.
Do you guys want to go at a normal pace.
Fine with normal.
Okay. All right, so you get to the edge of the city, and it's still pretty dark because this far west, the sun has not exactly come up yet, and so you kind of make your way out with like the sun just coming up on the horizon. It's pretty snowy. There's you would know this, Uvdu, from your time spent here previously, that there's no real main road. There's like more traveled paths that are kind of like worn in, but there's no actual roads in Elrod. So you guys start making your way. Snowfall is happening. For the most part, the first half of the day is very quiet. You see some different animals just making their way, getting up with the sun and going about their daily lives. You don't really see any other people. And what would you guys like to do at this point?
What time of the day is it?
Well, if you guys don't really have anything you want to do, we can fast forward to like noon.
I am going to, while I'm having a religious discussion with my friend, just take out my herbalism kit and start working on things, playing with things.
Okay. So, are you trying to make something?
I mean, I want to, like, start gaining more proficiency in it.
Do you already have proficiency with herbalism kit?
I don't know.
I thought it's something you had with your background.
You know what? I might already. But then, in order for me to be able to create like potions of healing and stuff, like I can't do that off the bat, can I? Or
Well, if you have proficiency with it, it's something that would have been worked into your story. Like, as you are a healer, that would be something you know how to do. It would have been something you would have learned before the adventure started.
all right. Well, then I'm gonna work on a potion of healing.
Okay, so it's going to take 8 hours to complete. Okay. So if those 8 hours you're having a discussion and working on your potion of healing.
Yep.
Yeah, you successfully complete that, and you have 1 potion of healing.
Ooh.
Mark off 25 gold.
It smells great.
25 gold worth of supplies. Okay. And then Dracus here sitting up front with Alaria. You don't really see much. You kind of like keeping your eyes open. Every once in a while you see like another horse and rider off in the distance, but again, there's no real set roads here, and so people are just kind of like wherever they want in the wilderness kind of a deal. Lone, still out cold?
Probably.
Okay. So half the day passes. Sun is now up. There's a few more people out, and you've done your 8-hour thing, Uvdu, so you're going to be good. Laria's going to sit on the top. She's going to look over, and she'll be like, "Hey, Dracus.
Hey, Alaria.
It's cold out here."
Yes, it sure is.
She starts crying.
I can't cry right now because it would just freeze to my face like last time.
And that would be worse than what you're experiencing right now, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Glad she's listening.
They're there now.
Blair is galloping off to the side. She says, "I'm gonna go do some laps. I'll be back in a few." And she just like speeds up and starts at a galloping pace and just takes off and just.
Hope she knows her way around this place.
All right, you're making your way along the path, and there's a huge cuckoo, and the cart stops.
What?
Everybody inside is just kind of like jarring. Oof.
Ah!
Lone wakes up. Alaria almost falls off the top of the cart.
Oh no.
Dracus, you're just as surprised as anybody else. Norman's inside. He's going to go, what was that?
That is a very good question.
Did I see anything? I'm going to hop off the front and see what's going on.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
10.
10? You're kind of like looking around, but the snow is kind of like piled probably about 6 inches up the spokes. You can't really see what's going on.
Is there anything, can I see anything wrong with the cart itself?
Roll investigation.
15.
15?
Yeah.
You do a once over on the cart. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with the cart per se.
Okay.
I'm gonna open the door of the cart with my shield up, poke my head out, and be like, "What's going on?"
I don't know. We must have hung up on something, but I can't see what it is under all the snow.
I'm gonna pop out of the cart and close the door,
Okay.
and then start digging around the wheels to see if I can find anything.
Okay. Yeah, you're digging around the wheels and you find that there's a huge divot in the road and both of the wheels are stuck in it.
What? And I start digging the divot out, and I'm like, apparently nobody pays attention when there's no roads anywhere, and I start digging and digging. We can probably push it out.
Okay. So, does anybody know how to lead horses?
Horses aren't exactly my specialty. I usually deal in larger animals.
Alaria's like, I can talk to snakes.
That's very nice,
Okay.
sweetie.
Well, maybe you can summon some to scare the horses forward.
I don't know if I can. Maybe I can do that. I don't think I can do that.
Well, I mean, you're very heavy, so I prefer not to push the cart with you on it.
Well, and that's what I was saying. So what I was thinking is if everyone gets out of the cart, and I go under it and push it up while somebody tries to lead the horses forward.
I mean, I could try. Can you just pull on them and they'll just follow me?
And they should.
All right. Well, I can try pulling on the horses. Worst case scenario, if the horses aren't working for me, I can just pull the wagon forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Ufdu, roll animal handling. Dracus, roll athletics.
Everyone out of the
Everyone's
cart.
out of the cart, right?
No.
The one who just filled up on piles of food has decided to stay in the cart. 8.
8?
Come on, you horses. Let's get out of here.
What do I do? Athletics?
Yeah.
10.
It's a little heavy, and the horses are very stubborn at this point. They're trying, but they're not really getting anywhere.
Norman, do you know anything about horses?
4 legs, neigh, like apples.
Never mind.
He did not roll well.
Since I'm stubborn, I'm assuming that the horses are hooked up in a manner.
Side by side.
They're side by side, so they've got a piece of cart in between them to hold them.
Yeah, they got a yoke in between the two of them. Or the reins, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say screw the horses, and I'm gonna grab the yoke and pull it while Dracus is pushing it.
Roll athletics.
Okay.
One each.
9.
12.
Still not getting you anywhere.
And I'm pulling it, but because it's snowy, I slip
Yeah.
when you're dealing with your car and you just fall on the ground. I'm
Whereas Dracus, he is able to very easily just like ground himself with his new boots he's got.
Wow, so fashionable.
And he is not slipping in the least.
If only I bought brand new boots like Dracus did.
Around this point, Lair's going to come over and she's going to... What happened?
The horses won't move.
Have you tried talking to them?
No!
Oh, we don't speak horse.
She's going to like wander up to the front. She's like, hey guys.
Hey! Horses.
Horses are going to speak back to her and they're just going to be neighing back and forth and be like...
This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It's pretty
And then she's going to say, all right, on the count of 3, go.
I'm gonna go help Dracus.
Roll athletics. 1, 2, 3.
14.
9.
50. So with her leading the horses and you two pushing on the back, you manage to pop it out of the rut. You inspect everything, and it doesn't seem there's any damages. It seems like you're gonna get away on this one scot-free.
Cool. Well, if we're gonna encounter that, I'm just gonna if we're going at a normal pace, I'm gonna see if I can scout ahead of the horses, see if there's any bumps or anything in the road.
So you're gonna sit up front?
Yeah.
Okay.
So did we get the entire cart free of the rut?
Yep.
Or just the front 2 wheels? Or is it only a 2-wheel cart?
No, it's 4 wheels, but
It's an all-terrain cart.
well, the front wheels got stuck, but with you guys pushing, you managed to push it over the rut,
Okay.
like the whole cart.
Okay.
So the front wheels came out, back wheels went in, back wheels came out.
Perfect.
So everything's good. You guys can continue traveling forward.
And then as I scout ahead, I'm just gonna keep an eye open for anything that might be useful.
Or perception.
Plants, animals. 12.
12. Keep that in mind.
I'm gonna have to stop using this dice.
Yeah, your passive's higher than that.
Yeah, it is.
All right. You guys make your way forward, and
Everyone's back in the cart, right?
except for well,
Or was just
Lair is kind of like
Yeah.
running, trotting along beside you guys. Uvdu is beside you. Alari is still on top, and Lone and Norman would be inside the cart.
Perfect.
Dracus, did I ever tell you the story? And I start telling Dracus stories of Old Orc Town and all the things that I've done in our travels. We used to travel with much larger animals. I'm not good with horses, you see, because they're very
Dainty.
edible.
Edible. Okay.
See, we use bigger things, what do you call them? Big lizards, things of that nature. We prefer to use those. They're less edible. They're harder to catch. And small, larger. They're not as small as a horse, you see.
And they can pull more, right? I'm assuming?
Oh! So much more. This cart would already be wherever we need to go if we had a big lizard pulling it.
Norman's going to be in the cart with you, and he's going to be like, you can hear her from anywhere, can't you?
I'm a big toasty cinnamon bun, sleeping in the cloaks.
Just a pile of cloaks.
Well, I guess I'm talking to myself. Alari's going to look over. She's like, what kind of lizards?
Big ones, 4 legs, forky tongues. Lizards. Not like you lizards, like humanoid lizards, but lizards.
I'm not a humanoid lizard.
You stand on 2 legs.
And
And
so do you.
And I'm also very humanoid.
And she's like, so am I.
I don't understand.
I mean, in her defense, I'm probably more lizardy than...
Yeah, he's more lizardy.
You are pretty
She's
lizardy.
more, snaky.
That's true, she is. Except for the crying. I didn't think snakes could do that.
Yeah, I did not know that snakes could cry.
Especially that much.
You guys are so mean. Oh, great. She starts crying.
Aww. Should probably cry inside the cart, honey, then your face won't freeze.
It's too late.
She's super committed to crying. That's nice, sweetie. Go play your flute.
She kind of like looks at the pan flute. She's like, it's a little cold, and she's like,
It's just like you can see her breath like
Yeah.
over the pan flute.
pretty much.
Oh.
She's gonna play for a little bit, and then she's gonna be like, "Ow, I have a headache."
Probably because you were crying when it's freezing out. Don't do that.
So, the rest of the day, not much is going to happen. First night out in the wilderness. How would you like to build a camp?
Well, I'm only familiar with orc-style war battle camp situations.
Okay.
Where we kind of just use whatever's lying around. And so that would be my default. Would be like, hey, some branches, and then just lean up on a tree and be like, I'm camped. Like, But that being said, I do also have a tent on me.
Okay.
So-
Tent is good for 2 people.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have tents.
I don't think I bought a tent.
Well, the cart can fit like 3.
I like start putting my tent up, and I'm like, did you not bring a tent?
I don't sleep in a tent.
Well, I mean, sleeping on the ground is just as good, and I start like putting it up. I'm gonna make a fire and then make a soup.
Sounds
Roll
good.
survival.
I on purpose bought a big iron pot when I was buying my supplies.
It's true.
7.
7. It takes you quite a while to find enough wood that is dry enough, and you've started fires before in the cold. It's not taking right away. But
Dragon here that could breathe fire.
with the 7, it's gonna take you a while,
Yeah.
but like you definitely get it done.
And while I'm finding like my crappy wood, I'm like, ooh, pine cones. Those would be good tonight. I take them off the trees.
Fibrous.
Pine cones, pine needles.
Are you putting pine cones in the soup?
Alaria's gonna look down. Got any meat for that?
Just let me figure that out. I'm gonna go catch some meat. I'm gonna use a different dice this time to go catch meat. Survival?
Yeah.
9.
You don't really see much of anything that could be considered meat.
I bring back a bunch of pine cones.
You find some frost berries.
Okay, I'll bring those too. Wait, those aren't poisonous, are they? Okay, I'm not bringing those. I'm only bringing pine cones because I know they're not poisonous.
All right.
This is gonna be the best piney broth ever, and I plunk it all into the pot. They start stirring it.
All right.
So we have a fire, we have a cart, and how many of us are there again?
There's 6 of you.
There's 6 of us. I can sleep under the cart.
Is it the world's tallest cart?
He could easily fit under there.
Okay.
Like, he's tall, and he's beefy and muscular, but he can easily fit under a cart.
Okay.
So then 3 can take the inside of the cart, and then 2 can take the tent.
And with all the warm gear that you've got, you shouldn't have an issue.
It's because you have shoes, you're fine.
Well, and all the other warm gear, like his bear cloak and
And a bedroll.
yeah.
Well, my bear cloak's made of real bear.
Oh, don't even go there. I I say as I like sip my pine
Not
broth.
real bear.
Air
Quote
quotes.
unquote.
Look, I speak orc and I speak giant. I don't speak finger quote. All right. So when you say real bear cloak, what else am I supposed to think? I don't know the crazy finger languages. And I sip my pine broth. Who wants broth?
I'll try some of this pine broth.
I give Dragus some pine cone broth.
Alaria's gonna look at it and
I'd like to
No
roll
thanks.
for flavor.
Please do.
roll percentile.
I love it!
What is it?
0.
Triple zeros? Yeah, you do.
Yay! Pine cone broth. Dragus loves pine cone broth.
Pine cone broth every night.
I told you it was good.
No nutritional value, but tastes woody.
I've never had something this delicious in my entire life.
You guys all think I'm not being serious, but then I give you this stuff. It's delicious. Pine cone broth is delicious. It's gotten me through many a long journey.
While you guys are having this conversation, Lone, what are you doing?
She's probably perked up a little bit at the smell of what might be food.
Here, kid, have some broth. Smells like trees.
It's good. It is so
I'm gonna roll
good.
for flavor.
Oh, good.
33.
It's not the worst thing you've tasted. It's you'd probably prefer a ration more, but it's
deliciously
not
tiny.
it's hot. It's a hot meal, which isn't something you guys have been accustomed to so far. It's been a lot of rations.
I think I'm gonna drink it kind of like a cup of soup, a hot cup of soup, while I eat my actual ration.
I suppose it would probably be more like a tea than a broth.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
just water and pine cones, and yes.
Yes.
It's just melted snow and pine cones.
Yep, basically.
A winter treat.
That's what we used to have back in Old Orc Town. Yep. Pine cones and snow.
I would have pictured you guys making tea out of blood or something. The blood of your enemies or something like that.
No, you just drink that. Tea has to be like a plant in boiling water. That's how tea works.
Blood just comes out hot.
Yeah, blood's already warm.
What about, do you steep the flesh of your enemies into tea?
I mean, not really, unless you're gonna use it for something.
Norman's sitting there. He's kind of like,
Eat your,
what have I got myself into?
just drink your pine cone, dear.
He's gonna take a sip and just kind of shudder and thank you.
I take another sip, and I'm like,
See, the pine cone adds much needed texture to the dish. Glad I didn't get those berries; they would have ruined everything.
Or made better. You have no idea.
Could be. I suppose I also could have put ogre toes in here, but I like you guys, so I didn't. Especially since they've been sitting on
I feel
me
like
for a
gagging in
while.
real life at this point. All right.
monster Zelda, when you fail a recipe, it's just blurred out. You can't see it.
Yeah.
Everybody roll a perception check.
7.
5.
2.
Dragus is so involved with this pine cone broth, he sees nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody
it's-
is
Too tasty.
everybody's too focused on what's going on in the camp. Nobody's really paying attention to things going on outside the camp.
That's
That sounds accurate, yeah. That would be us in real life.
Well, I might as well get the battle map out then.
The benefit of pine cone broth is that if someone attacks you, you can splash out pine cone water in their eyes. Ooh, fancy.
I had a little bit of extra time this week. It doesn't happen often. You have to move your tracer. It's okay.
Ooh.
It's also a powerful degreaser.
It's like soda. You know,
All right,
you can
so-
use it to clean a car engine. You can drink it.
Camp is over here. Dragus. Ilaria and Lair have gone off in search of meat.
Meat. They did not want to drink my pinecone broth, even though it's delicious.
Lair would rather eat the flesh of her brethren than drink your pinecone broth.
We could kill a horse. Don't pretend like I wouldn't kill a horse.
And so, you guys don't see this yet.
I don't see shit.
Yep.
We see nothing.
As you guys are just kind of minding your own business.
Where's Dracus?
Dracus is over here.
Oh,
He's
okay.
beside you guys.
Normally I can see him because he's huge.
Gonna move the cart back a little bit to make room. So you're all sitting around the campfire, eating your pine broth, and the whole area gets heavily obscured and misty.
Happens in the mountains.
There's no mountains in the area.
There's like 2.
Those are literally just hills.
Hills, mountains, whatever.
All right. At this point, the horses get really spooked, and they just they start acting up.
I figure it's because I was talking about eating them.
Okay. In this heavily obscured fog around you, you hear this like, and I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
This does not look good for Oopty Bone Cracker. Oh, that was not bad.
19.
14.
18.
You all succeed, and you watch as this like icy cold wind just like flows through the camp and like extinguishes the fire, and you each take 3 points of frost damage. I need everybody to roll initiative.
I'm like, hey, I started that. How am I supposed to make pinecone broth with no fire? Oh, I got a 20 for initiative. Look at me.
Natural?
Yeah, I'm so motivated.
Alright, so Uvdu, natural 20. No bonus modifier?
Nope, I have no modifiers to my initiative.
Dracus?
14.
12.
Come on. Okay, thank you. Dracus, what's your dex modifier?
1. Plus 1.
Roll a 1d4.
2.
Okay. All right. Do and Dracus. Number 2. All right, so top of the round. You're gonna watch as this little gremlin-style thing with wings comes flying in at you. Looks like it's made of pure ice, and it is going to go to the closest one. That's going to be Lone,
Oh no.
and it is going to attack with its claws. That's going to be 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, that is going to be 2 points of cold damage.
Wait. Can I use my reaction on this turn?
Yeah.
And I cast Thaumaturgy. Whenever hit me.
Okay. It makes a dexterity saving throw.
Not Thaumaturgy, I mean
Yeah.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah. Okay, and your dex. What is that one?
My dex?
No. The saving throw on that.
I don't know.
Did you get Hellish Rebuke at second level or third?
Oh, it's 3rd level.
Yeah. Okay.
Scheiße.
Sorry. Never mind then. Uvdu, you're up.
So I can see the little ice thing now.
The one that's right there. Yeah.
The one that went on them. So I'm gonna be like, get out of here, you little bastard, and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on him.
You're gonna cast Sacred Flame. Okay.
Yep.
And that's a dex save of 13.
13, yeah.
That's gonna be a 4. 1d8.
1d8. Chugga. 6.
6. No modifiers, just 6.
Yeah, it's just 1d8. I don't get any bonuses until I hit 5th level.
Okay, so that was 6. Dracus, you're up.
Want to attack the closest one.
So that'd be the one that you can see.
That's this
yeah,
one?
Yep.
Okay. Just a regular attack.
Okay, go for it. Roll the hit.
10.
Total?
Yes.
Swing and a miss. Just kind of like dodges out of the way. And then number 2 is going to come out of the mist. And it is going to get behind Uvdu. And I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
2, Dan.
17.
Okay. If you had a 7, you had a 2, you both take 6 points of ice damage, you take 3. Alone, that's your turn.
I guess I'm gonna try and stab whatever is closest to me with my short sword.
Yep.
Do I get sneak attack because my friend is next
Engaged. Yep.
to it? Oh, is that advantage or no?
No, not
No,
advantage.
that's just sneak attack if I hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Natural 20, baby.
Yay!
That'll definitely hit. So roll your dice, double it, add your modifier.
So this black one will be my sneak attack.
Sure.
My regular one, then I double.
Double both of them.
Double both of them?
Yep. Any dice rolled, doubled. Add your modifier.
8 times 2 is 16 plus 3.
Okay.
19.
Not really liking that cold attack. Lone just kind of like lunges at the air and just like stabs clean through it and ends its life.
Good job, kid.
I need you two to make you two to make a dexterity saving throw.
Modified 20.
11.
Okay. You both take 2 points of ice damage as it explodes upon death, sending shards everywhere. I gotta make saving throws for the horses too.
On the horses.
Okay, this one gets hit. It takes its damage and it starts taking off.
Oh, for the love of...
Oh, that's that one. That's done.
Kind of hope that horse just keeps going and hits a tree.
It's Lone's turn. This one's going to come up in and go to the closest one. Just gonna make an attack against Ubdu. That is not going to hit. So that's that. Top of the round. Ubdu's up first.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get super duper annoyed and take my battle axe out and swing at it.
Okay.
Natural 20,
Okay.
Nice.
and so that is 1d8. 7 times 2, which is 14, plus 4 is 18.
To the one that just attacked you or the other one?
The one that just attacked me.
Okay.
Get out of here, you flying weirdo! And I smoke it with my battle axe.
Yeah, you hit it with significant amount of force, and it like looks rocked. After Ubdu comes Drakus.
Can I see it? Can I see any of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go over to the closest one again, the one that's. Oh no!
It's just like out of the way, Lo. Push her down,
There we go. And take a swing at that one.
Go for it. You are flanking, so advantage.
Yes. That. What?
Natural
That's
20. Roll both natural 20s.
2 double 20! Yeah.
Does that mean triple damage
No.
on this
No,
thing
come
that has
on.
like no hit points left?
Double 20! Double 20!
This was literally supposed to be a difficult encounter, but with the natural 20s, this is going to end really fast.
Yay for us! We're the best!
Okay.
Double 20 Drakus, that's what they call it.
D8, right? Yeah. It's fine. Pick it up. Go.
Okay.
It has to be the intended roll. We made that rule.
So 10 plus 5, 15.
Okay, yeah. So Ubdu just like hits this thing with an axe, and before it can even like reorient itself, Drakus comes from behind and just like
Aha!
slices off both wings. It hits the ground, and I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Whoops. That would be a 9.
Natural 1.
I guess I have to balance out those.
No.
You both. Oh, he rolled bad. You both take 3 points of ice damage as it explodes into shards that fly out in every direction.
My ankles!
See, that's how it's done.
Shut up, Drakus.
See, that's why I got these boots.
For slashing?
No, for this. He exploded ice at our feet.
Yeah, I know, my ankles really hurt.
That's why I got these boots.
That's great, Drakus. Also, I'm the one who basically destroyed it. So, and now we're gonna argue.
I destroyed it.
This one is going
show you
to
who's
get right up to
destroying
the tree, and it is going to use its cold breath attack. So I need Drakus, Ubdu, and the horse need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Not the horse.
16.
Okay.
7.
Okay, Drakus, you failed. What does the horse's dex modifier?
That's a really good question.
+0. Well then.
We just lost a horse. That's okay, we've got an extra one.
Oh, what is the horse's health? Oh no, we're good.
Okay.
All right.
Stampy!
You guys failed, so it's going to be 7 points of cold damage.
I'm unconscious.
I'm getting a little chilly over here.
I'm arguing with Drakus, and then I'm like, and I just fall over.
And it's going to use the rest of his movement to... And then the other horse is going to also take off.
You got me.
Lone, you're up.
So, can't see behind me there. Gonna try to hide behind this tree.
Okay, bonus action hide.
And then
Roll your stealth.
natural 20.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, now
She
roll your
disappeared.
attack.
Plus 8.
You have to roll the attack.
Oh. That was.
That was to hide, yeah.
So it's a modified 20.
Okay.
Woo!
Alright.
So many 20s.
Then I'm going to use my crossbow to shoot that guy.
Alright, so 1d8
Plus my sneaky.
plus sneak attack, because he is not going to see you with a natural 20 unless I roll a 20. I did not.
8.
8?
Wait, 11.
11, okay. Dracus.
I'm gonna become enraged that these crappy little gremlins knocked my friend unconscious while I was gloating over my victory. And I'm gonna let me see.
What happened to Uvdu? She died of blood loss from her ankles.
First, I'm going to use Second Wind
Okay. Bonus action.
as a bonus action.
Roll your d10. Add your con mod.
So that's 4, so I get to add 6.
You get 6 health back, okay?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna take a mighty swing at it.
Okay, go for it.
Dracus.
Ah! Natural 20.
Yay!
Alright, go ahead.
We're the best.
What's going on?
Roll your d8.
14.
Roll your dex save.
Yeah, boy.
Natural 20.
Hey, more than half the rolls in this battle were natural 20s, okay? You realize that, right?
I can't wait to go back and listen to this and count them all.
You each... Oh my god. Alright. Well...
I rolled 3.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
wait, 4.
You take 1 point of damage
Ow.
as you shield Uvdu from shards hitting her.
It's unprecedented.
For I am mighty.
The horses are going to continue taking off.
I'm just laying on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Combat is pretty well ended at this point, so... Yay! All the time I spent on that map. Awesome! Good job, guys.
well, I mean, we can
You
use
can leave it up.
it for other
Just
things.
look at it.
All right,
Yeah, it's
fine.
like you can orient it another way, and then...
You know, that stuff ended.
Yeah.
Aerial drone shot.
Anyway, so horses are taking off. Okay?
Okay.
Uvdu is unconscious.
Yeah.
Deal with that.
Uvdu is unconscious. Drones are taking off. What are you guys doing?
Somebody save me with pinecone rock.
Roll a death saving throw, please.
I'm gonna go run to Udu and pour a healing potion in her mouth.
That's a 4.
Oh, I thought that was a natural one.
No.
You do have a healing potion. Okay, so roll your 2d4 plus 2.
That wasn't really a roll. That was more of a plop.
They just kind of fell and landed. Yeah.
So it's 6.
Okay, you regain 6 health and you're back. You're conscious again.
I'm like, oh, and I look and I see Lone standing over me with an empty bottle, and I'm like, oh, thanks, kid. Here, have this potion.
Yeah.
And I give her the potion I made.
Cool. All right.
Now is...
I'm gonna be like, kid, give it to me straight. Did Dracus kill the enemies?
Yes.
Oh man. And I was unconscious the whole time. I need some more pinecone rock.
It was very cool.
Is
Wow.
Claire still around?
No, her and Ilaria took off to go find actual food.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Are the horses, like, totally gone?
They're disappearing from view.
I'd like to chase the closest one, I guess.
Okay.
I'll chase the other one.
All right. They have a much faster speed than you guys do, so roll It's going to be a very low DC, but roll survival to just track them to see where they stop.
16.
5.
5 was what you needed.
Yay!
Yeah, so Dracus, you very easily you're able to follow the footsteps because one seems to be moving in like heavier snow, and it's kind of like getting bogged down a little bit. So you catch up to it first and lead it back to camp, and you manage to bring one of them back. It's going to take you a little longer, but you're also going to catch up to yours, and about a half an hour more is going to go by before you get back to camp with yours. So both horses have taken some damage. The fire's gone out. Uvdu is awake.
Ugh. They wrecked my fire. They spilled my pine cone broth.
And at this point, Alaria and Lara are going to come back. Alaria is going to have, like, she's going to be holding 2 dead rabbits by the back legs, and Lara is going to have, a board tied to her hindquarters.
Well, I can cook those.
What happened to you guys?
We got attacked by ice gargoyles.
They were very big and scary.
Roll deception.
Deception?
Yeah, they can't touch that.
17.
They'll believe that.
And I like elbow Drax. I'm like, yeah, big and scary.
Yeah, big, scary ice gargoyles.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, we found some food.
Great. I can cook that.
All right.
Now that my pot is clean of pine cones, I need something else to put in there.
Now, the pot is really cold to the touch. Like, there's a nice layer of like frost all on the one side where it was hit with the fire, the frost breath.
I pick it up and I put snow in it.
Okay.
And I prepare the fire so I can cook the rest of this stuff.
All right.
Can I help build the fire?
Yes, please.
All right. Without much issue, you guys managed to make another fire. You have actual food, and not just pine broth.
Oh, come on. It was delicious. It was a great appetizer.
How much wood do we have?
Well, there's a bunch of trees around. It wouldn't be too hard to get more.
Okay.
All right. You guys gonna keep watch on the night? Are you guys all gonna go to bed?
I feel like we should keep watch.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I slept all day, so I could probably keep watch first.
Well, that's good, because this old lady's very tired, so...
Okay. Lone, go ahead. Roll perception.
Before I do that,
Okay.
I'm gonna tug on Uvdu.
What?
Be like, so cold. So cold, so pain. Very ow.
I'm going to pat her on the head and cast Cure Wounds. And go, there, little girl.
All right. Roll your 1d8.
And the 3.
Plus wisdom modifier. 3.
3. 6.
Yay.
And then I'm going to take my blanket, because I won't need a blanket and a bear cloak, and wrap it around her. Be like, there you go, kid.
Yay. Okay,
You're a big toasty pine cone.
perception?
Yes. And you have dark vision, so it's not a disadvantage.
Who's sleeping with me in my tent?
13.
Any takers?
Alaria's gonna be like, I'm cold.
Alaria is my roommate.
All right. What'd you get?
13.
13? Yeah, not much. It's a pretty clear night. Howling winds. The fire kind of keeps you warm. Not much happens. It seems to be a pretty peaceful watch. Who is next?
I'll take second watch.
You go and wake up Dracus, and Dracus heads out and does his watch. Go ahead.
Yeah, nothing. I was gonna ask
Okay.
if you want me to rule something.
Yeah, with the fire going, it's kind of getting a little low, so you only can see about 30 feet out.
Okay.
So would you like to roll perception with that, or would you like to build up the fire, or use your lantern?
I'll probably, the first thing I'm gonna do when I start watch is build up the fire a little bit. So
Okay. All right, go for it, and then roll your perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to see out in the dark there, but again, not really much is happening. Some cloud cover is moving in, blocking off the stars. You can still see the 2 moons. Not much happens on your watch either. You go wake up Uvdu.
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up and do.
All right. Dracus is gonna take his leave and go sleep around the fire under the cart.
Well, here we go. And I like get up. Get too old for this ice monster things. And I go sit by the fire. Keep an eye open for anything.
All right. Go ahead and roll your perception check.
No. 16.
16. You see in the distance like a few elk passing on through. They kind of like stop and look over at the campfire and see you, and then just keep making their way.
Man, I bet those are delicious.
The your watch goes without incident, and who do you want to wake up, Ilaria or Lair?
I want to wake up Ilaria because I feel like I want to annoy her more.
All right, you go to wake up Ilaria, and she just
Wake
up!
And I like drag her by the foot out of the tent. And I'm like, it's your turn.
Why?
We all take turns now. Go watch.
What if I pay you to do it again?
No, get out there.
Ilaria's going to get up and she's going to begrudgingly take the next watch. And she's going to sit there and she's just going to be all in her own head, just doing watch and waking me up when it's cold outside and sitting out here by this fire and grumbling to herself and moaning and groaning and complaining. But her 2 hours goes by without incident as well, and everybody gets a long rest. Everyone's health is back up, and it's a new day.
Get too old for this.
Right. All right, same thing. Slow pace or normal pace?
Before we go, I'm gonna take some time to like take my compliments and kit and stuff and like patch up the horses a little bit.
The horses would have regained their health kind of like you did after the long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure they're okay.
Yep. Blair's going to head over to the horses and talk to them, and you're going to hear a bunch of like horse snout, like,
Horse talk.
and then she's going to come back and tell you, yeah, they didn't like that.
We didn't like it either.
Yeah.
Very enlightening.
Are these the same horses as before?
Yeah.
So they're not very smart.
No.
They're
No.
like, ice bat's bad. Like,
Gargoyles.
right, gargoyles.
Ice gargoyles.
Right, gargoyles, yes. Very large, scary ice gargoyles, bad.
All right, so you guys.
I'm gonna go in the cart this time, because my old lady bones are like the...
Are there any leftovers from last night's dinner?
Yeah, there would definitely be some leftovers.
We got plenty of pine cones.
There's a few rabbits. It's a boar, so there'd probably be enough for like 2 rations each
Yeah.
worth of food.
So we're gonna eat before we go.
Sounds good. Anybody want more pine cone broth?
Hell yeah.
I make some more for Dracus. Piney.
Dracus is sitting there with his cup of broth or tea, eating his ration, and he's gonna like take the rabbit.
And dip it into the tea.
I mean, It's not like it's going to taste worse. Now it's just, meat and tea.
Me too.
All right. So next day is going to go on at a normal pace. It's fairly eventful. You see some patrolling Harlheim guards in their blues and bronzes on horseback, and they're. Apologies. You're in the front.
Yeah.
You're inside.
No, I'll be in the front this
They'll
time.
be at the front with Dracus. Okay, so then Alaria will be inside the cart with you.
I'm sitting and talking with my good friend Norman.
You definitely are. He's going to be going on and on and on and on about Lathander to the nth degree, and the two of you just talk religion for hours and hours on end.
And Alaria's just sitting there like,
So as you guys are traveling, you see some Elder Island Guard on horseback, and they're kind of just doing some rounds. They're going to saunter up beside you. And how are folks doing today?
We're doing well. How are you?
Not too bad. There's been some reports of wolves in the area, so just when you guys settle down for the night, make sure you're properly equipped in the event that such things happen.
I'm like sitting like, you know how like ladies, like old ladies will sit and knit?
Yep.
I'm like working on like my herbalism kit, and I poke my head out the window and I'm like, wolf would be good tonight. And I like put my head back in the cart.
Yes. Where are you guys heading?
Harlem.
You're still about 2-3 days away, depending on how fast you're moving. But it's a nice place. It's a lot livelier than I'm guessing you're coming from Heron's Landing. Then.
Yeah.
It's a much bigger city, a lot livelier. There's a lot more going on there. It's one of the bigger places in Elder Island. You should enjoy it. It's going to be almost like you guys should get there just in time for like the Winters Festival.
Oh, sounds good.
Well, just making sure everything's okay. There's been some disturbances on the road as of late. Increased labor activity in the area. Just making sure that everyone's doing good. And he's going to kind of like look over, just look in the window that you had open there. Okay, everything seems to be in order. Be well, be safe. And then he's going to hit the reins and take off back to his buddy there.
Apparently, we're suspicious looking. Can't imagine why.
No, can't imagine why at all.
Well,
I think our group members are the beginning of a really bad joke.
Why would you say that?
See, a dragonborn, an orc, a centaur, and a tiefling.
Centauricorn, thank you.
And a snake! That's fair.
Yeah.
You're missing the best part. The dragon wears shoes.
Oh, that's the punchline.
Ah! Hilarious. I keep working on my potion.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pinecone based potion.
A pinecone based potion.
The orcs have. I am a mountain orc, and you'd be surprised what I've learned to do with pine cones and how I've used to repurpose them.
You've created one vial of antitoxin.
Ooh.
Pinecone based antitoxin.
Like, smells festive.
All right. Both of you roll perception checks since you're on the front, sorry. Lone and Dracus.
18.
6.
Dracus is thinking about that broth.
Yeah, can't stop thinking about that broth.
You see another cart, and they're kind of like waving you guys down.
I'm gonna nudge Dracus and point over at the cart.
Do I see them waving?
Yeah, I just point them out. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think we should help them?
Can I do like an insight check to see what they look like? Or perception?
Yeah, roll a perception
Investigation?
check.
Would it be investigating them?
Perception. You're too far away. You're probably about 60 feet away.
19.
A quick check, you can see that the cart is lopsided. And there's like one person hunched over, and the other person standing there with like holding like a long cloth and just kind of like waving it to try to get some attention. They both seem to be human.
They got stuck.
Well then, we should probably go help them. We got stuck too, so might be the right thing to do.
We do
What
good
are-
things.
I'm gonna knock on the cart.
What?
We're gonna stop and help some people.
Whatever.
Everybody be on your guard though.
I'm gonna clench my crossbow bitterly like I've been doing all morning. Because I'm mad about being cold still.
Alaria's gonna sit there and she's gonna be working up saliva in her mouth. She's like, I can do this poison spray all the time.
She's like,
She's gonna open the window and she's like, all right, we're good. All right, so you guys make your way over to the cart, and yeah, you see a gray-skinned half-orc kind of like kneeling down at the cart, and a human girl on the road with the piece of cloth. She's like, "Oh, thank you so much for stopping. My name is Ashley. This is Grot."
A human, female, and an orc. Interesting travel companions.
what is that supposed to
And she's gonna like look at the two of you in the front, a dragonborn and a tiefling, and a centauricon beside you, and she's just gonna like nod her head and not say anything to that. And you can see on the side of the cart it says Denver's Supplies. And she's going to say, one of the wheels broke, and would you mind giving us a hand while Grot switches it out?
Yeah.
Anything for a fellow orc.
Whereas you guys have like a 2-axle cart, they have a 1-axle cart.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can we do to help?
We're just going to need people to lift it and hold it while he takes off the broken wheel and then grabs the good wheel from the back of the cart and puts it on.
Picking things up is my
It
specialty.
shouldn't take too long here.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are going to help?
Yep.
All right. Whoever's helping, roll a athletics check.
Should probably get in there. 19.
16.
Yeah, between the two of you, you kind of like hunch up behind it and put your hands down, kind of like deadlift, and you clear it off the ground easily. Like Grot's like working on it and trying to like get the latch undone, and you just kind of like right off the ground. Oh, that's a lot easier. And he's gonna like grab a hammer and pound the peg out, grab it, and like wiggle off the one wheel. And then he's gonna throw it in the back of the cart. And he's gonna go under the cart, grab the other one, put it on, center it, tighten it up, and then put the peg in so it doesn't move. And you guys put it down. It takes no more than 10 minutes, but yeah, you guys successfully helped some weary travelers on the road.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're actually like a moving supply vehicle. Like, do you guys have anything to trade? Do you guys need anything?
Do we need anything? Maybe some more rations with the way the kid eats.
You don't want to feed me.
That's true.
You're an enabler.
I am an enabler.
Laria's gonna look at her and she's gonna be like, "Do you have a pearl worth at least 100 gold that you don't want to sell for 100 gold?" she's gonna be like, no, we don't have anything like that. We have like axes, shovels, crowbars, rations, ropes.
Fine, whatever.
What if I play you a song?
It sounds like the Knight Rider theme.
Anyway, so is there anything you guys would like to purchase or sell or?
What do you have in the way of warm blankets?
Oh, we have quite a few different blankets. We've got like plain one color ones. They're like a silver a piece. We got these in a little bit fancier. They got some designs on them, something like that. Like what would you like?
I don't need anything ornamental. I just need something warm.
Oh yeah, and then so she's gonna find this like almost like a full-on duvet, big and fluffy, and she's like, these work really well. I have 2 of them. They're like I said, 1 silver each.
I'm gonna take both of them and I'm gonna put one on top alone and I'm gonna be like, here you go, kid.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep one.
Wrap myself up like Baby Yoda.
That was my plan.
Okay. Thank you. This will go a long way to getting us to Heron's Landing.
Oh, that's where we're going too. Oh wait, no, that's where we're coming from. Yeah, we just came from there. It's a nice place.
Yeah? My cousin Jeffrey has a shop there.
Oh, we love that guy. Show her your shoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna show her my boots. He made these.
She's gonna like cock her head to the side and like look at your Dragonborn Talon boots. She's gonna. That does seem like his style, yes.
Very talented fellow.
I will agree with you. His jewelry is top notch. And Ilaria's gonna like, yes, I know, and she's gonna like like force her ears forward so you can see the 2 earrings she has. You mentioned rations. You need rations as well?
Yes, and perhaps some form of big spoon or ladle if you have one of those. Because
And she looks over at Grot. She's like, "That's the big spoon right there." And he like, you. And he like, he's gray, but he's kind of like starting to flush in the face a little bit.
That's my boy.
And she's like, "Okay, but a ladle? I have a full mess kit.
I think I have one of those too, actually.
If you have a mess kit, you would have a ladle. Unless you're trying to get like a comically large one you can use as a weapon.
No, but that would be badass. No, I'll get a mess kit. I don't have one of those.
You don't have a mess kit? Okay.
No. I don't remember where you find it either.
A mess kit is going to be 2 silver pieces.
Okay, where's the... What page is it?
152.
Okay. I give her the silver pieces.
Okay. She's like, if you're interested, I also have these like little trinkets. Kind of pick them up along the way.
What are the trinkets?
She's going to pull out a small packet filled with pink dust.
Not interested.
She's going to pull out a glass jar containing a weird bit of flesh floating in pickled fluid.
That I'm interested in.
What's the pink dust?
Give me 1 second here. And she's going to pull out a 4-leaf clover pressed inside of a book discussing manners and etiquette.
I don't need that.
I'll buy that.
You want to buy that?
Yes.
Okay. That is going to be 2 silver pieces.
No problem.
The pink dust, she says it doesn't really have much of a use other than, hey, congratulations, and you like throw it at a wedding.
Happiness to the party!
I'll buy that.
Okay. Trackus buys it's going to be 2 silver, and you get a pouch of pink glitter.
All right.
We get the clover and the book.
Fancy.
Yes. The clover and the book come together.
1 silver is 10 gold.
1 silver is 10 copper.
10 copper.
Yep.
What about gold?
100 copper. So it goes 10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold.
1 gold, 10 silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably buy some extra rations then.
Okay, rations gonna be. What did we say they were? They were 2 silvers each? Or 5 silver each? Five silvers for 1 day worth of rations.
5 silvers.
Yeah.
So I'll buy 10 days worth.
She says, I've only got about 5 days worth.
Okay, I'll take 5 days worth.
Okay, so that'll be 2 gold, 5 silver. And then the last item she pulls out is going to be. That's boring.
It's boring.
A wooden box with a ceramic bottom that holds a living worm with a head on each end of its body. She's like, we call him Alexander.
What?
What is it again?
It's a wooden box, and she opens it up, and inside is a worm, like a living worm, like probably about 10 centimeters in diameter, with a head on each end of its body.
Like we're timbered.
That's grotesque. Where does it poop from?
That is a good question.
Why do you ask that of everything we come across?
Well, everything needs to poop. Does it eat?
Yeah, we feed him daily.
Both ends?
Well, I mean, otherwise it fights with itself. You've seen the show Cat Dog?
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay, well, it's, yeah, same idea. Head on each end. And she's gonna like hold up the pickled body part and she's like, no, don't take her.
Oh, she wants that. 100%.
Well, that depends. What is the body part? Roll for body part.
It is going to be a nose of unknown origin.
I'll trade you these 2 ogre toes for it.
And she's gonna like, hey Grot, do you want 2 ogre toes?
They're good luck.
And Grot's he's gonna like finish up and like come over. He's gonna like wipe his hands clean. Are the toenails still attached?
Hell yeah.
Then yes, trade you straight up for it.
Okay, cool. So I got a jar with a nose in it. What?
You've given up your 2 ogre toes.
Still got my drow ears.
He's like, the toenails of the ogre. They can be ground up into a powder to improve virility.
You don't have to tell me. That's why I said they're lucky.
Well then, they are going to say, is there any interest in, shovels, crowbars, pittons, rope, anything of the sort?
Yeah, a shovel.
Okay. It's going to be 2 gold pieces.
2 gold?
Yeah. It's, I'm not going to say indestructible, but it's pretty sturdily built.
Plus, a shovel can be a weapon and a tool.
Just a plain axe.
Like a weapon? Or
No, just for chopping wood.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw that at the same price. 2 gold.
Laria should buy the worm.
I don't want to make that call for her, though.
I do.
I think this worm really perturbs Dracus.
Dracus is uncomfortable.
How can it eat at both ends?
All right. They are going to bid you adieu and thank you for all the trade.
I'm gonna pat the half-orc on the shoulder and be like, Luthic, bless you, my son, and I pinch his cheeks.
And he is going to, in return, say, please don't pinch my cheeks.
And I'm gonna slap him.
Luthic bless you as well.
That's my boy.
May you find a righteous death and find your way to the ever-fighting fields.
Same to you, sweetie pie. Night. Again.
As you guys are going away, you just hear him. He's like, she reminds me so much of my mom.
Oh, that's nice. I like it. I miss my sons.
Give Joffrey our regards.
Tell him his shoes work really good.
Will do.
And then they're going to make their way towards Heron's Landing.
Oh, I miss my sons.
Hope they don't get frozen by those giant ice gargoyles. Giant ice gargoyles.
We probably should have mentioned that. Oh well.
Roll a deception check on them.
9.
I know for a fact that Ilaria no longer believes you. Whereas I'm not sure what Blair's modifier is, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't. She still believes you, sorry. Alright, so second day of travel goes on without a hitch. Anything you guys want to do before calling it a day 2 over?
I'm gonna say to Dracus, I'm like, I'm glad I got this mess kit because now I have a spoon. I was mixing all that broth with my hands.
Well, it's a good thing I have a strong stomach.
It is. It really is.
As you do sniffs and wipes her
Right, my
nose.
face. I'll make some more.
Yeah, and I'm perturbed at how delicious that broth was. and hoping I didn't like it for the wrong reasons.
I'll make some more tonight. Don't worry about it.
All right. You guys set up camp. It's a lot less of a blustery night, so it's easier to get the fire going. Anybody want to go out and look for food, or you guys just need rations? What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna make pinecone broth.
I'll look for food.
Okay, roll a perception check, or survival, whichever you want.
Perception. Well,
You're able to find a few different rabbits here and there.
yeah.
All right, roll the attack.
Kill the web.
Oh yeah. The rabbits let out a scream, and yeah, you able to round up about 4 of them. Make your way back to camp, and by the time you get back, fire's going. Uvudu is trying to make pinecone broth,
Oh baby.
and you have some rabbit to add to the mix.
I like taste it. I'm like, needs more pinecone, and I like put the pinecone, more pinecones in it.
I'm gonna see. Can I see if I can find some like roots or something to put in this broth?
Roll survival.
Because there's meat in there. You gotta offset it with some
Root vegetables.
root vegetables.
I hope it's pine tree roots.
Oh, that's a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Based on the trees and the foliage around, you're not really able to find much, or the ground is a little too tough to actually dig through, even with your new shovel, because it's frozen.
Lick some
Well-
of the sap off the tree.
What's that?
Just get some sap off the tree.
Get
Be a
some
whole
bark.
sticky mess.
Well,
that
I
can
guess
be dessert.
it's just pine cones.
Yeah.
Mixing the pine cones.
Okay. You guys setting down for the night. Gonna do watches. Same order.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your perception check, Lon.
18.
18. Yeah, it's a really clear night. You can hear like footfalls off in the distance. Sounds like something a little bigger than what you've seen so far in terms of rabbit and elk, but it doesn't seem to get close. Your watch finishes without issue, and you wake up Voodoo.
Is Dracus.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
Dracus.
I'm gonna tell him what I heard before I go to bed.
Cool.
I'll add some wood to the fire then.
Dracus, it's your watch.
Okay, I am watching.
Roll your perception check.
19.
19.
Yeah.
You have absolutely no issue in your watch. There's not much going on. You don't hear those noises she was telling you about. You finish your 2 hours and you wake up Voodoo.
I'm gonna poke her. Wake up. I'm gonna plug her nose.
I like start like flailing and freaking out, and I'm like, Dracus. No.
All right.
Come up. Jeez.
Voodoo is going to start her watch.
Yep. And I'm gonna be annoyed with Dracus. I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna be very like, stupid Dracus thinks he knows everything. And plug my nose in the middle of the day, I'll show him. And then I'm gonna look out for things
Okay.
while I'm muttering. Dang dragon man thinks he can. 21 thinks he can push me around, pull me out of my sleep. Yada yada. I've never, my whole life, I've never been treated this bad.
Just goes on and on about how horrible Dracus is. At the end of your watch, you wake up Ilaria.
Wake up, kid!
And as the two of you were talking about how nothing happened on your watch, a very thick fog just like instantly rolls in.
Dracus!
And you wake up Dracus, okay?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna wake up and look around and mutter on not this again.
There's a very thick fog that's rolled in. And there's a very large amount of snow that starts coming down at the same time.
I want to tie the horses to a tree.
Okay. Go ahead and roll survival to see how well you can knock.
Roll for tying.
12.
12? Yeah, you managed to get both horses tied down to trees. And at this point, the wind just picks up, and it's like, it's really hard to hear anything. And you just kind of feel the ground like, and the whole earth starts like shaking as these thunderous footsteps are like getting closer to the camp.
What the hell is that?
Off in the distance, you watch as like a tree is just like slammed into the ground and like smooshed completely. Then you watch as like this giant footprint is left behind, and then like a little mound is just kind of like flattened completely, and you watch as like rocks and snow like fly up in the air and then settle back down as they fall, and it's getting closer and closer to you guys.
It's the shadow of the Colossus.
You feel the earth vibrating and you wake up.
Just like wrapped up in like her blankets.
Alright, like, guys, it's getting closer.
What is it?
You roll perception check.
12.
You're not seeing anything, except like
Footprints.
the aftermath kind of a deal.
We're having a Hideo Kojima moment, and I can't tell what it is, but there's footprints everywhere.
Not everywhere, just coming like towards the camp.
Yeah, same thing.
You watch as one of the horses is just kind of like starts struggling, and then it's like lifted off the ground by nothing,
No.
and then you just like hear this like.
Oh, I was gonna eat that.
And then like this thing is like right on top of you. What are you guys doing?
um,
I'm hiding.
You've tied the horses to a tree.
Yeah, well, now I'm gonna cut the other one loose.
Okay, roll to cut, like roll to hit the rope. It's got an AC of 10.
20.
Yeah.
just obliterates
Yeah,
it.
you completely obliterate it. The snow is really heavy and the fog, and you cannot see where you're going, but you now have a free horse. Lone, you said you're hiding? Roll stealth check.
8.
8? Oopty, what are you doing?
So, like, I saw the horse get picked up, right?
Yeah, you watched as the horse kind of like levitated off the ground.
Okay, so then I'm gonna, like, just instinctively in giant be like, "Hey, you! Stop that!"
Okay.
That's just my first thing that I would think of.
You watch as the back half of the horse is thrown at Uvdu and misses, but like hits the ground like directly in front of you and like skids to a stop in front of you as like intestines and everything just like splashes all over you.
I was gonna eat that.
At this point, like trees are just
No!
and these things are like disappearing, and it is now like right there, and you can see in the ground there's like two heavy footprints per se. Like the snow is at least like a foot deeper than anywhere else around it, and it's gonna let out a big bellow and just.
I'm just gonna like stand there and like my hair is gonna be blowing back and I'm like eh.
You,
And then
you get this huge waft of like blood and like decay and
like, look, if you're gonna eat our horse, at least finish it. And I say that in giant.
Uvdu gets booted.
Alright, well, is everyone up at this point? Or?
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
How far do I fly?
Probably about 30 feet back.
No.
Yeah, everyone's awake at this point.
Alright, I want to, like, get everyone together and say, maybe we should run.
And I'm like lying in the snow. I'm like, running is for cowards!
I'll, like, run towards Uvdu and help her up.
Okay, so you've got the horse?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking the horse with you. What are you doing? You just watched as, like, Uvdu went flying by you.
I guess I would ready an action
What action?
to fire my crossbow if I see a monster.
Okay.
Okay, so there's no horse attached to the cart at all.
Nope.
And everybody's up and not in the cart.
Everybody's up and not in the cart.
I'm gonna like stumble up holding onto Dracus while holding onto my stomach because I assume I have many broken ribs. And I'm just like
Maybe you should get on the horse.
I like lean on the horse.
Okay.
I get on the horse.
Now let's run away.
It's going to start following you guys.
So how, like... So the horse is running, so that would mean I'm in front. Because, like, if we want to run away, then, like, the horse is the fastest way to get away.
Yeah, I guess, but we can't all ride the horse, right?
That's fair. And we can't, like, run down a horse, so I don't think the cart's gonna work. Or is it?
You tell me. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I mean, we wouldn't have time. Would we have time to lash a horse to the cart? A horse to the cart?
I mean, you can try.
Because, like, it's gonna be everybody else's running speed. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna survive because I'm on a horse, so. But, like, you know.
Well, we either all run or we all fight.
I don't think that's an option.
Just like, fight.
Do we split up so that they have to better our odds of at least people surviving? They're still the human men.
Ah, yes, Norman Humanman.
Oh, he's taken off already.
He's just like, see ya!
You can see him, like, you can see his footprints. He's, like, off in it.
Yeah, maybe we should split up then. That might be a good idea. And meet back at the cart after this giant's given up chasing us.
But if we give him the horse and send the horse away, and he can chase after that, he obviously likes to eat horses a lot.
Okay, that's a good idea. So I'm going to pull you off the horse and then slap it on the hindquarters to try and get it to start running.
In which direction?
I guess...
Towards the giant, away from the giant, perpendicular between you and the giant?
Perpendicular to the giant.
Okay. Roll animal handling.
Just like tap horses.
It's going to be pretty low. 4.
You slap the horse and it goes to buck you, like kick you with its hind legs.
Okay.
And it's just going to run away from the giant.
That's okay as long as it's a trick.
Alright, well, let's, run in the opposite direction of the horse, I guess, and the giant.
Okay, so are you still hiding? You've readied your action. You haven't seen anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take off in a different direction than those two.
Okay. Alaria and Lair are going to... is everybody splitting up? Is that the idea?
Well, I don't know. How injured are you, Udu?
I mean, I can heal myself, but I'm pretty injured.
Okay. Or maybe just split up into twos or something.
Well, I mean,
then I can go on my own because you're already in two.
Well, and Norman's gone,
Norman's on his own.
so
Norman took off for running.
yeah. So I mean, Laria and Lair can be their own thing, and I don't know if Lone wants to be on her own, then that's fine. Me and Dracus will find something.
Alright. So you guys bolt one way. Lone bolts another way. Alaria and Lair bolt in a different direction.
Yeah.
Full speed? 60 feet?
Yeah.
Around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make like a really loud noise to try to get his attention to follow me instead.
Okay.
The thaumaturgy.
Yep. Okay, you make a very loud noise, and seeing as how you can't really see this creature, you don't know exactly what its reaction to this is. You all spend some time running in different directions. The night is pretty much a write-off for you guys.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave Dracus around because he can't see anything.
Yeah. Neither can you, technically. Like, it's not dark, it's heavily obscured from heavy snowfall and fog.
Oh, right.
So you guys all end up running around different directions, and one by one, you all end up at this this house, and like the door opens up, and there's this like old lady in there. She's like, "Get in, quick! I hear it too."
I hesitate, but realize that whatever's in there has got to be better than this giant. So I run in.
I'm good with that. I go in my drinks.
Okay.
Yes, you go in.
All right. So everybody makes it inside the house. The door closes. You see Norman there. He's like hunched over, and he's like huffing really hard, like he's never run that hard in his life. And he's like, "What was that?"
How did we all end up here? That's what I want to know.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. Be like, thanks for the help, Norman.
The old lady, she's gonna say, "You all must have just gotten yourself lost up in the storm and couldn't, didn't know which way you were running."
Well, it's a good thing you were here.
"Yes. My name is Mother Mayberry."
I am
And
Dracus.
looking this lady over, she is like uglier than sin. Like she's wearing like tattered clothes. She's got like a nice smile on her face, but like buck teeth, big ass cheeks, a scar on one side of her face. On the whole, like not an attractive person in the least.
She stands across from Oofdoo, looking quite similar.
She says, What are you guys doing all the way out here?"
Oh, we're on our way to Harlheim, and we're camping for the night, and got attacked by what seems to be some kind of giant.
"Well, did you see what it was?"
Not really. We just saw giant footprints and rumbling, and it ate one of our horses.
It ate half of the horse because it's
Yeah.
wasteful.
Yeah. Oh, and it kicked her.
And I'm just like casting Cure Wounds on my ribs, and I'm like, yeah, I did.
"Oh, that's quite the tale."
From what I can tell, it doesn't wear shoes.
"Well, you're welcome to stay here for the night."
Thank you very much. It seems like you're a lady after my own heart. Do I smell my cobra?
No, you smell food,
Okay.
and there's gonna be like a little kid running around,
Oh boy, I love that too.
and she's gonna say, "Don't mind Darius. He's just doing his own thing." "Darius, what are you doing up? It's late." But Mother Mayberry, I heard noises. It was loud." And she's gonna say, "Yes, child. It was loud, but you need to go to bed because tomorrow's a big day for you, isn't it?" It's like, yeah, it is. All right, I'll go to bed."
What are you doing tomorrow, sweetie?
"Well, tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, isn't that cute? How old are you?
I'm gonna be 7.
Oh, look at you, old enough to go to war. And I tussle his hair.
And he's gonna cool.
I mean, you're a little thin, but you can do it, I'm sure.
"Mother Mayberry, can I go to war?" "Oh, it's best to wait till you're a little older, child."
Are you kidding me? I'd been in like 4 wars by the time I was 7.
All right, so you guys are gonna stay here for the night. You want to grab any food because she's offering?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
Okay.
so.
All right.
Let's trust this food.
Let's trust this old lady in a random house in the middle of nowhere.
All right, so you guys enjoy the food and get a full night's rest. And
Oh boy, I'm not kicked anymore. It really hurt. I just the cartooniness, and I just.
Bye!
Just like upright in the snow, like.
Morning comes around, and Darius is kind of like wandering around, cleaning some things around the house. "Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Who are you guys?"
My name is Oofdoo Bonecracker. Nice to meet you.
"Cool. Oofdoo Bonecracker."
Dracus Cage.
Dracus Cage.
I am alone.
Not anymore, you're not. There's people here.
Aww.
What a sweet boy.
Well, since it's your birthday, I should probably give you a present.
Yeah.
And I like go through my stuff, and I'm like, what can I give the young man? And I'm like, I pull out the chains that I got from the boat, and I'm like, here you go, kid. Have some cool, rusty, crusty chains.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna give him the pouch of pink glitter
Aww.
and say, oh, you'll have fun. Just throw this all around the house. Mother Mayberry will love it.
He's gonna take the.
Take care to get especially a lot into the rug.
He's going to take the bag of pink glitter from you. Thanks, mister.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Are you going to stick around for the party?
There's a party.
Yeah, I was told there's going to be a clown.
Yeah, let's stick around for that. I like clowns. What about you guys?
Is our entire party in the house? Did we all make it in here?
You guys don't see Lara or Ilaria.
Well, when's this party?
Oh, I mean, we're just waiting for Mother Mayberry.
And so, she's not in the house now?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she is.
Well, I'm concerned for our lost companions.
I like stop to think, and I'm like, I don't know. You think they can take care of themselves, right?
You really want to see this clown, don't you?
I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's a clown we're familiar with.
Okay.
You guys are talking weird.
I'm drawing a blank.
Also, all right. Well, whatever. We should probably find Mother what's her name and see. Maybe we can get some more food out of her.
All right, sounds like a good plan.
At that point, you see this shadow off in the corner, and you hear this cackling. As Mother Mayberry makes her way around the corner, and she's dressed up differently, and she's like, "It's your birthday, everybody! It's his birthday! Sing the birthday song!"
And I start singing. And I start singing a song in Orcish. It's the Orc birthday song.
And then she's gonna take open this box and hand it to the kid. She's like, "Open up your gift! It's gonna be great!" And so he opens up his gift. He's like, "Wow, this is awesome!" And pulls out a knife. He's like, "This is so cool!" And she's like, "Yeah, now go use it." He's like, "Okay!" And he's gonna run up to Dracus. And with an 18, he's just going to miss. And he's going to turn into another creature altogether. Just
the kid turns into something else?
Yep.
What is
Roll initiative.
Curse you, haunted house.
Man.
I got a natural 1. The tides have turned.
Okay, move to natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18.
16.
16. Dracus, you're up first.
Okay. What am I looking at?
Okay, so you're in a room. It's about 60 feet square. We're going to theater of the mind this one. It's about 60 feet. There's a long table. There's the place where you guys ate. There's some chairs. There's a fireplace. And directly in front of you is this tiny little, looks almost like a halfling, only they have very dark skin and a very big knife now. Looking around the room, you see Mother Mayberry in the corner, and she's just as happy as can be, very giddy, and she's probably about 40 feet away from you.
Okay. Do you want to calm down, kid? Or whatever you are.
That's your action to talk to him?
Oh, wow. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll, like, take a swing.
Okay. Roll to hit.
15.
15?
Yeah.
That definitely hits.
It's 6 damage.
6 damage? Okay. Alright.
And now I'm going to be like, okay, calm down, whatever you are.
And Mother Mayberry, she's gonna once again cackle, and then she's gonna say, "That's not how you surprise people." And her visage is completely gonna change, and she is going to be like this pale blue creature, like long, lanky arms and long green, like seaweedy hair. And I need everybody, which is all of you, to make a. That is going to be a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, I'm wise. 18.
6.
Okay. 3. You two are now frightened. You have disadvantage on attack rolls when the target is in your line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to the creature.
Okay.
At the end of your turns, you can choose to. You can make another roll to see if you save. But you are frightened for 1 minute.
Is she like a hag or a harpy?
You don't know yet. She seems haggish in nature.
Haggish, alright.
And then she's gonna, Alaria's gonna like come out of the room and be like, "What's
Alaria
going
wasn't
on?"
Here.
I know. Alaria's gonna walk out of the room that she was in, because I didn't say she was in this room.
I thought you said that we.
You didn't see her. You haven't seen her yet this morning.
Oh, okay.
So Alaria's gonna walk out of the room, and the hag is gonna like look over at her, and like there's gonna be like a quick twinkle in her eye, and her eye's gonna go black. And with a 2, Alaria is just gonna fall to the ground unconscious.
I wish it was that easy all the time.
And she's gonna
Just
let out.
kidding,
She's
I
gonna
love
let out another cackle. Okay. Lone, you're up.
Do I have to do a save first?
At the end of your turn.
End of my turn. Okay. So I roll with disadvantage to attack?
Yep.
Really? Oh, there it is. I think I'll try and use a crossbow on a creepy old lady.
Okay, go for it. Roll with disadvantage.
8.
Shoots wide. Hits the wooden wall behind her. Alright. The one in
Hide
front.
as a bonus action?
Yeah, go for it. You're gonna hide behind the table.
Sure. 15.
Okay. The one in front of Dracus is gonna laugh and say, "That was cool."
I don't think I like you. You little gremlin. Gremlins and gargoyles.
And hags, oh my.
That's gonna be a 19 to hit, so that will hit this time. You take 5 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
And then it's gonna run away all the while, like screaming like a child and laughing. So you have an attack of opportunity if you would like to use it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's 18.
Oh yeah, you hit it.
And 8.
8.
Yeah.
As it's running away, you hit it, and you make some pretty solid damage. And it just kind of like, it goes, ow! And then just keeps motoring. Uvdu.
Okay, I am going to. Where am I in proximity to everyone?
You would be about probably 15 feet from him, 10 feet from Lone, about 30 feet away from the hag, and probably about 10 feet away from the little boy.
Okay, I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on the hag.
Go for it. That's a attack roll.
I didn't do my save. The end of my turn.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah, I didn't do mine either.
What is it?
The wisdom.
12.
14 over here.
Neither of you are frightened.
So, Guiding Bolt is an attack roll.
Hit, go for it.
Never mind.
What'd you roll?
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Yeah, you definitely miss. While you're not frightened of this thing, it seems that you kind of had like a quick pause in your action, giving it enough time to maneuver out of the way. All right. Dracus?
Since I am no longer frightened, where is that little gremlin?
He's about 30 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm going to approach him and attack again.
Okay, go for it.
Get that gremlin.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the gremlin. It's a 13.
Yes. Does not hit. Just misses. You swing and it's just a little too quick and gets out of the way and it just kind of like looks at you and sings, ha 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 ha.
You little shit.
And then the sea hag is going to look at you and just like they're going to see the same. You're going to see the same twinkle in her eye, and her eyes go black. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
Okay, yeah. You feel this like dark energy take over your mind and just kind of like shut down your brain, but you're able to like shake off the effects of it. Okay. Lone, you're up.
Am I hidden?
You'll know when you make the attack.
How far away am I from the hag lady?
You're about 40 feet from her. You're about 30 feet away from the little child.
When you throw a vial of acid, how big is the range on it? Is it just like a one hit like an arrow, or does it like affect the area?
I believe it's 5 feet. Yeah, it's whatever you hit. If you hit with it.
I'm just gonna not be very creative then, and then try to hit the old lady with the crossbow.
Okay, with the old lady, go for it. You do not have advantage on that one because she rolled a natural 20.
It's a 8 anyway.
And you're using a crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You miss, unfortunately. And then
Can I hide again?
bonus action hide. Yeah, go for it.
16.
Okay. All right. The little child is going to stand up in front of you and go, "Ha ha! You missed!" And he's gonna swing at you, and it's gonna hit your shield and just clang. And then he is going to sit there and just kind of like make faces at you.
I don't like this kid.
Uvdu, you're up.
Okay, I am going to walk up to the hag and attempt to hit her with my axe while at the same time using the melee attack for inflict wounds.
It's one or the other.
I know, but I need to make melee attacks.
Yeah, so you're either hit with the axe or you do the magic attack, which is it?
Well, I need to hit her with a melee attack to use.
Yes, but it's
So
going to be
I'm
with your
using
hand. Yeah.
inflict wounds.
Okay, so it's a magic attack. Roll a melee attack with your spellcast modifier, not your to hit modifier.
21.
That'll hit.
Then she's going to take 3d10 of necrotic damage.
She has not taken damage yet, so isn't it 3d? Oh, I'm thinking it's holding it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Keep going. Yep.
Nope, 3d10 necrotic.
Yep.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 23.
23. And she's gonna sit there and just kind of like. Okay. Dracus, you're up.
It's time for you to go to sleep.
I can't. It's my birthday.
And that's a 24.
That'll hit.
I feel like, yes, you can.
And a 6.
Yeah, you hit Darius with a violent blow, and he falls to the ground. The sea hag is just going to be enraged and look over at you and go, "No!" And once again, her eyes are going to go black. That sparkle's going to happen. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
13.
Ooh, just you. Once again, you feel your mind shutting down, and you just kind of shake off the effects. Nothing happens, and she looks pissed.
You're next, hag.
Oh,
You're up, Lon. She is going to start running into another room. So she's going to get about 30 feet. Not close enough to get to the next door, so she's still in this room with you guys.
Do I get opportunity if I was up against
Yep.
her? Okay, I'm doing that then. I'm gonna hit her with my axe while she's trying to leave. Which would be 21.
That'll hit.
6.
Sorry, Lon, you're up.
I guess I don't know if I'm hidden, do I?
You have no idea until you tell me what you do.
I'm gonna try and shoot with my crossbow.
All right, you have advantage on the attack. She rolled 12.
12.
Just misses, unfortunately. Uvdu, she is now 30 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm going to catch up to her and then hit her, try to hit her in the back with my battle axe.
Go for it.
17.
17 hits.
8.
8. She's going to turn around and she is going to make an attack against you. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yep.
That is going to be 9 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
As she raises her hand, you watch as these like 3 big claws just kind of show up.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
And then she's gonna run and make it out the door.
Wait.
Further into the house.
So did I was technically
You get another.
hit
Yep.
her,
You
so
get
yeah,
another
okay.
one.
I'm gonna hit her again. 20 modified.
That'll hit.
7.
Hit.
I'm just bleeding. I'm like, why does this keep happening?
Oh, sorry, Drax. I missed your turn completely. Go for it.
Okay. I want to run after the hag.
Okay. You're going to be probably about 10 feet behind her and Uvdu at this point. So you won't make it to her in this round unless you use your action to dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna get as close as I can,
Okay, like I said, you'll be about 10 feet away.
and then hit her with acid breath, as long as Udu's not in the line.
Nope, she should be clear.
Okay. So that's 13.
Constitution saving throw.
Dex.
Dexterity saving throw. She passes.
Rolled a 10.
Okay, so she takes 5. And I'm really sorry, Lone. I think I skipped too far into your turn. Did you want a bonus action hide again? At
Bonus
the end of your
action
list?
dash to chase.
Bonus action dash? Okay. Alright, so on your turn, you're going to chase, and you're going to get, you can get right up to her with your movement.
Then I'm gonna try and stab her with my short sword.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. 18 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Is anybody else right up against her?
No. She is unengaged at this point. Dracus stopped shy to poison breath or acid breath.
4.
4? Okay. Uvdu, you're up.
I'm gonna get annoyed and cast Sacred Flame.
You can't see her. She's around the corner.
Oh, okay.
So if you get beside Dracus, if you move 10 feet to get to Dracus, you can see her down the hall.
Okay, then I'm gonna move, and then when I can see her, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Sure.
She needs to make a dex saving throw.
Natural 1.
Haha! She takes 7 radiant damage.
Sounds good. All right, you top of the round. It's going to go back to Dracus.
Can I move within melee distance
Sure,
and make an attack?
go for it.
23
23 will hit.
and 9.
9. Okay. Yeah. Looking pretty rough. It's going to be her turn. In desperation, she's going to try one last time. She's going to I'm going to roll and see what she's going to go for here. So she can see all 3 of you, so she's going to look at you, Lone, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
17? Yeah, same as Dracus. You kind of feel your mind shutting down and you just kind of shake out of it. And then she's going to start cackling really loudly again. She says, "This has been fun." And she's going to step away from both Lone and Dracus.
Opportunity, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Hit her.
19.
10.
Dracus, you roll to hit, and you you miss completely. You're too worried about hitting Lone and the follow through that you kind of like angle your shot at a different angle than you used to, and then you definitely hit. Roll to hit and roll damage.
Stabber.
If he's next to her, can I have sneak attack?
You would get sneak attack, yeah.
Stabber.
7.
7. And she is going to smile and disappear. And you guys wake up back at your campfire.
What?
Horses are there. Fire's dwindling. Oofdu, you're just walking over to the cart to wake up Ilaria.
Wake up! Come on! And I'm like pulling her by the legs out of the tent.
She's wide awake. And she's like, I had a dream I died.
I also had a dream
I had a dream I got.
that you died. And it was the happiest dream I ever had.
Wow.
Shade.
Oh. I had a dream I got kicked by a giant.
She's like, yeah, I had that dream too.
Stay out of my dreams, kid. That's my private time.
We did a 7-year-old little brat turn into a gremlin?
Yeah! You hear this voice in your head. It says, we'll do this again sometime.
No.
Just you hear that.
No. I just hear like yelling from this blanket pile. No. Oh man, I need some pine cone broth real bad.
Ilaria does her watch, and she's kind of shaken, not really sure what the hell happened. Nothing happens on her watch, and you
Must be
guys
nice.
wake up on another morning.
Maybe we should lay off the pine cones.
You think it's the pine cones? Did we all eat the pine cones?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Maybe you should go back to mixing it with your hands.
Good plan. That's very good, actually. I knew this spoon would be nothing but trouble.
All right. It's 10 o'clock. Should we call it?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, to anybody who's still watching, thank you for joining us tonight. This will be up on YouTube on Tuesday. Have a good weekend. Stay warm, guys.